How do you do? Okay.
Welcome to High Vibe Channeling, July 17th. Thank you all for stopping by tonight. Please fasten all seat belts and have your trays in the upright condition or position, not condition.
Now I think it's condition. Ray, that 26 may just be another dimension that we're experiencing now, and we don't. And we're like, oh, wait a minute, that's going on right now, but it's
Or it could
2026.
be, Arla, I take you on that one. It could be an offer from consciousness itself to go
Yes.
through a portal that takes us out of the next year that could be otherwise crazy dramatic to know. And we'll be in a better place somehow.
Well, that was my grand design. And, you guys kind of bought in and found my little quirk in the program that we have actually all been transported to another place
it was your
during
plan
these
all along.
meetings.
Yeah,
And
you are
guys
good,
get to
Ray.
go
You're
back to
good.
your normal lives when these are over and carry that energy back with you, which helps propel you. That's why we had to have them twice a week, because some of the people's energy was waning. They couldn't make it through the full week without and maintain that vibrational status.
Oh, I wish I could come on Sundays, but alas, it's
One of these Sundays we're going to get you again. One of these Sundays.
Yeah, well, Matthew will have to be gone.
Yeah, she's got priorities. Her the right.
Yeah, that's our Sunday evening is our time. And we have some shows we watch that we are so involved in the characters, and we talk about that, and we talk about all other kinds of things. So Sunday starting at 6 is our time. And so until that changes, or maybe when he goes back to Maryland to see his kids and his grandkids, I won't be going, so I can sneak in.
Oh, I have something that you ladies you all might be interested in. I was told today to contact Tom to arrange a video with him and bring in the hybrid children for the channeled truth stuff, or maybe the higher mind, when either one. And then as soon as I got that thought and I processed it, the hybrid children came in and they said, he's got longer hair than most people. That aids in his memory. And the hair preserves residues of other species which have visited. So it, in my interpretation, was as kind of like a guest book, so that other entities which came in would know who has been interacting with this particular being. And to me, and then I instantly thought about, oh my gosh, that's why all the women and indigenous were able to deal with all of these groups and individuals and preserve all this knowledge, because they kept their hair. And if they were in the know, they could come up and look at the representative for a tribe and have a feel for how they got to where they were, what energies that they were interacting with, or vice versa. And I was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. And it's just heavy. It's like, wow. 2 little sentences from the hybrid children. I'm like, blow my mind again, why don't you? They also told me if I have goosebumps, they are there. I hope that applies to all of you as well.
Thank
you. You mean that we have goosebumps because you're here?
I don't know that I can do that from this distance, but I'm willing to try.
Sorry about that. I just, oh
know,
my goodness.
Yes. And then when you just feel that little breathing on the back of your neck, you go, oh.
You know, it occurred to me as you were talking earlier about being here, Arla, you said you're 5 minutes, getting caught up. It occurred to me that when we truly laugh, something has happened that's causing very authentic laughter. We are so present in that moment. It's amazing.
Yes.
Yay, Isabelle and Willow. And double greetings. We appreciate the lip reading practice, Isabelle, but once you get to that mute thing, and Arla came right in today. Maybe you're just stepping on her toes or something. I don't know.
Hey, Arla.
Hi.
How are you? Hey, Will. Hey, Christina. Hey, David. Hey, Louis. Hey, Ray.
Hey, Isabelle, how you doing?
I actually know everyone here. Woo!
For now, at least.
For
But yeah,
now.
we're all good. And thank you all.
Will, I loved your blog, by the way. That was very nice. Thank you for putting the photos of you and your journey.
Thank you. I really appreciate that you read it, and I'm so glad that you got something from it.
Yes, very, very, very nice. And thank you. I know it was probably a wonky little journey as a human, but you're doing great.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It's very beautiful to see all the pictures and the beautiful writing that went along with it. And I learned a lot more about Willow through it.
Excellent. I mean, we're all looking forward to that, right? That's why we're so glad that Willow shows up for us all the time.
Well, thank you for being so supportive of me being here.
You are supportive of all of us by being here and sharing. That your sharings are very much appreciated.
Thank you. I have lots more where that came from, and I'm sure it'll trickle out in time.
I know that you have a lot more. I know.
Like it has a choice.
And we welcome that.
Yes, we do. I guess we can give it a couple more minutes. Anybody else have any questions for anybody else? David, you've been awful silent on this. We don't know if you've taken a vow.
Hey, no, I have not. I'm just processing.
And obviously I'm exhibiting my shyness as normal. So, hey, I like getting everybody involved, obviously. We appreciate your energy. Thank you all for coming again and still.
So today, Ray, I connected with the Pleiadians that you brought in the other day.
Yes, exciting.
I did. I connected with them and they worked on my hands again. And I was just like, aw, that was so sweet. They're so loving energy. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It is. That's why they led me to, that's why they, enabled that connection with me for the hybrid children. That was like, a double dose of love comes sliding into me. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And it was just, yeah, it's nice. Do you have any effects from it at all? I mean, like the first time it took me like 3 minutes just to come out of it because I was doing all this stuff too, but
I've been very blessed with the work that I do. So I work with many, many, many spirit guides and teams, I would say, of consciousness. And so I can hold a lot of energy, and I hold a lot of energy when I show up here, right? So I always say to them, I'm like, so let me get this straight. I'm a midwife, a keysmith, and an anchor. Is there anything else? And they laugh, they laugh.
Uh, Well, and of course, they're always going to give you what you can handle. They're
Of
never going
course.
to exceed that. So it's just all of this loving energy. It's
Yeah.
they've been an extreme blessing in my life. And thank you so much for sharing that.
Oh, I love, listen, all entities for me personally feel energetically different. And I always find it interesting because I have a different physiological experience, but yet there's some similarity.
Mhm.
And I would not be who I am or where I am today without my non-physical entities and of course my physical entities.
I think that's true for all of us.
Right. And I feel like when you experience different energies, different things are activated within you within remembrance. And you're going deeper, deeper into your field or the unified field, if you want to look at it that way. And even though we are all one, I have only personally, as Isabelle, only felt oneness like maybe 3 or 4 times. And it was glorious. And then I grieve because I don't feel it anymore. And then they tell me, it's okay, it's okay, it's all okay, Isabelle. You'll feel it more and more and more. But once you feel it and you feel that oneness and that wholeness, and then you come back to, as I say, this consciousness level or my consciousness level, it's a little bereft. You feel a little bereft.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. And
Mm-hmm.
you also have and maybe, I'm sure that you probably share this in some form, like most people, when you have those experiences, then it's so strange that you know that you've had it and you cannot bring it back to your physical mind.
Very strange. One of the things that, so Goddess Isis is a woman of 1,000 names, the mother energy. So I have a very strong mother energy within me. And so like the grandmothers, I can totally relate to the grandmothers that are the channels. And what's interesting is Goddess Isis was also into magic. Like she does spell work, she does angelic magic. And I just said to the team, I said, because I used to see things not on demand, but I used to see things with my human eyes, like portals and all sorts of things. And I felt very much like Luke Skywalker in the middle of the muddy swamp trying to raise his spaceship, right? And then little Yoda comes out, just do, you know, raises it, drops it right back down, right? So I felt like, as Isabelle, a little bit of a failure that I couldn't do the magic on demand or because it's like, it's like right on the tip of my tongue, right? It's like, I know, right? So of course you have to relax around it. You cannot be attached to it, right? But Goddess Isis and I have been really working on magic. And one of the things my human thought is, why do we magic if I don't have an attachment? Like, what is the purpose of doing magic, right? And then I said, oh, Isabelle, that is so human. You do magic because you do magic, right? And so I've gotten really good at releasing attachments and doing magic from inspiration. And so when she asked me to do a spell or bless the water or bless a group or whatever it is, or even something for me, it matters not in a weird way. I just do the magic. And I've been practicing for a bit. This is not an overnight thing. But I had the human thought and I was like, I heard it. And I had the human thought was, when I open up portals, I don't need to see them anymore. because I know they exist.
Oh.
And when I do magic, I don't need to see the outcome anymore because I know it worked. And I just am so grateful. I could cry. I'm just so grateful that as Isabelle, I got here because I was a project manager in IT and we were held to results. We were held to our project. So for me to let it go as a person is a great achievement. And I'm very thrilled that I got there. And to be honest with you, I almost thought I would never get there.
And thank you for sharing that. There's a lot of detail in that, especially, and we all interpret magic in our own way, but really it's just depending on where you allow your flow to focus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and like you said, it's just, it's letting it come to you more than anything else. So nice. And we would be remiss, and I would be remiss if I did not mention the Mighty Tiny Awakening Handbook, which Isabelle has written and is now available, which is a lovely adult cartoon book to help you identify and know that you're not alone with changes that we go through in our spiritual journeys, especially as we get more advanced. And
Yeah, I really wrote it. I mean, it is for the newly awakened, but I work with spiritual teachers and healers, and I really wrote it for my spiritual teachers and healers because my spiritual teachers and healers sometimes work with the new ones. And it's just nice to I guess it's sort of like a brochure, but it's just so nice to allow the teacher to give it to their student and say, here's the glossary of terms of ascension. Here's what physical things you're going, and it's okay. That's all that book is really about. There's no esoteric teachings in it. There's a little checklist like what's awakening, but that's because I'm an ascension teacher, so I can't not teach in a weird way. But it's really for the spiritual teachers and healers to just have that as a reference so that they can give that to their students so they're not filled with those questions. Because a lot of times your students will come to you and say, oh, I had this dream, and why am I waking up at 333 and 444, and what's all these synchronicities, and what's 111? And it's like, here you go. Come to me when you read this and we can work.
well, and don't downplay the energy which is imbued within that book. So anybody who picks that up and identifies it and has some sort of emotional response is tapping into that as well. So
Yes,
it
thank
gets
you.
to affect them on a couple or more different levels. So thank you for that. Anything else that you might like to add? I don't even remember if you had told me who you were bringing in tonight. I just
I
know
don't know. I
it's going to
feel
be
them.
fabulous. So I don't need those details like you. I'm like, I'm showing up for a party. Who's it for? I don't know. I'm just going to have a great time. I just know it's a great party. I don't have to know who it's for.
Yeah, yeah. Whoever's coming in, I feel them. They're all right here. They're all right here.
Well, then I'm going to go ahead and mute. Being quiet is something else. And we will let you do your thing. And thank you so much, Isabelle.
You're welcome. Did Arla want to go first? Arla, did you want to go first? No? Okay.
She wasn't scheduled first, so
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
she said she's going to leave it to you, even though we couldn't hear what she said. She said, "You're going." Okay. Wow. Under the threat of duress, we've never had threats to as anybody who was they would channel before, but hey, we're all big people here. We can handle it.
Okay.
You are.
All right. So we're going to braid our energy. I'm going to teach you guys a little magic. Again, don't worry about the terminology. It's just Goddess Isis coming in first. So let's just let's close our eyes and just get a little comfortable. And we're going to take so this is a Goddess Isis practice she taught at the mystery schools. And I would like for you to all imagine a feather. And I would like for you to imagine a feather underneath your chin. And we're going to breathe through our nose, and we're going to do a soft exhale, and you're going to push the feather to your heart chakra, okay? So here we go. Let's take a deep breath in. And just a long, soft sigh, moving that feather to our chest. Very good. Okay, great. You guys are doing great. All right, we're going to move the feather now. So it's a longer sigh, soft sigh, to right underneath, right above our belly button, okay? So here we go. Another deep breath together. Very good. You guys got it all. Okay. Doing great. All right, now we're going to move the belly button. We're going to move the feather below our belly button. Okay. All right. Let's take our deep breath together. Here we go. Very good. All right. We're going to move the feather now to our root chakra. To our root chakra. Okay. All right. Here we go. Deep breath in. Very nice. Very nice. All right. This is a little bit more advanced. You're going to have to use your energy now and breath together. So let's just start off new. We're going to go mid-thighs, mid-thighs. So you might have to use your energy to move that feather, or you might still have enough breath, okay? All right, here we go. Deep breath in. Nice. Very good. Very good. You guys are doing wonderful. All right, we're going to move that feather to our knees. To our knees. Again, you might have to use that energy, or it's still the breath, okay? All right. Just relax. Just relax. Very good. All right, you guys are ready. Take another deep breath in. To the knees. Nice. Okay. Okay, some of you had to use the energy. Great. All right. Again, you guys are doing wonderful. You can't get this wrong. We're going to move it to the middle of our shins. Move it to the middle of the shins. Again, you probably now will have to use that energy, okay? Okay, just relax. Just breathe. You got this. Okay, you guys are ready. All right, deep breath in. Nice. You feel the difference, right? With the breath and then starting using that energy to move it. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're going to go to our feet. You will definitely need to use the energy. So just relax, nice and easy. Okay, very good. All right, here we go, kids. Deep breath in. Nice. All right, bring your awareness to your feet. Do you feel the psychic energy, a tingling, a sensation that was not there before? That is moving the energy within your body through breath, focus, and intent. That is the white feather exercise. It doesn't matter if your feather was white, but that's the feather exercise. That's another form of clearing that you may enjoy. All right. So now we're going to open up our heart centers. So I won't be able to hear you, but I would like for you to say it out loud where you are. And so this is what I want you to say. I wish to connect with my heart center. Wonderful. Good job. All right, bring your awareness to the center of your chest. Just awareness there. Don't worry about it. We're going to activate it in 2 seconds. Okay. So we're going to activate our heart center. And so I want you to bring in a feeling of love. Whatever you love and whatever you appreciate. It could be the sun on your cheek. It could be the smell of your flowers, of your garden. It could be gazing up in the night sky. Or it could even be wrapped around in a cozy blanket. Whatever you love and whatever you appreciate, feel that feeling. Feel that warm, wonderful feeling of love and appreciation. Very good, very good. Right? Okay, now feel the center of your chest again. Now, some of you may feel a feeling of peace and calm. Some of you may have a physiological sense. For me, as Isabelle, I feel a tingling or a pressure. That's how I notice that my heart is activated. Okay? Very good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. They're asking me to open up your crowns. So we're going to open up our crowns. All right. So again, we're going to say it out loud, just our intention. I wish to open up my crown chakra. I wish to open up my crown chakra. Very good. Sense it and feel it as is. Very nice. Okay. Just want to let you know, there was a bunch of entities that wanted to come in with their light. So God of Ra work came. So thank you, God of Ra. Thank you so much. Thank you, Spirit Dad. So God of Ra is bringing in golden white light. Golden white light. It shimmers, it sparkles, it glows. And allow that golden white light to pour into you, my dear ones. Allow it to pour into you. Be bathed in this beautiful golden white light. Very nice. Very nice. Sense it, feel your heart activated, right? Very good. Now allow it to move through your body, all the way down your back. Don't forget your back. All the way down your body, front and back, down your legs, and into your feet, into Mother Earth. Very good. Very nice. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, when you do, and they're coming in, so this is the last piece of it. So most humans do not know to close the circuit. Okay? And so when you do magic, or when you release energy, or when you do anything like of this sort, you want to close the circuit. So in your physical space, you're going to put your two hands together like a prayer. Like a prayer. And then you can say peace. You can say thank you. You can say I release, whatever that is, but you close the circuit. Very good. Nice. Very good. Hello, hello, hello. We are delighted to speak through our sweet child, Isabelle. We are so happy that you have gathered here today. We feel your exuberance, your love, your excitement. We are thrilled. We see your light. We see your light. Do you see your light yet? Do you see it? Do you see it? Can you see how bright you are shining? Can you see that not only are you making a difference in your own life, you are touching so many, touching so many. We would like to bring you a vision of you touching so many, so many, so many, so many. Can you see, can you see, can you see like the wave? Can you see your impact on here on earth? Can you not feel it, dear ones? We want to share with you, you are doing remarkable and wonderful. So many, so many, so many have come to be with you here tonight. Yes, yes, there are many. There are many. There are many behind your back. There are many at your shoulders. There are many in front of you. You are being surrounded. Can you not see us and sense us and feel us? Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you, thank you. We hear, we hear. Thank you, thank you. We want to acknowledge you. We know you acknowledge us, and we want to let you know we are acknowledging you, dear ones. Yes, we are. We feel your heart. We feel your courage. We feel your bravery. We are with you. We are of you. We are one, dear one. We are one, and we are excited and thrilled, 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 thrilled to be here. Can you not feel it? Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, that is true. Yes, it is true. Some of you may doubt we are not here. We are here. We are with you in your dreams. Some of you remember us in your dreams. Some of you are trusting more and more, and we celebrate. We are thrilled, we are thrilled, we are thrilled that you are aware of way more entities here helping you, assisting you. We love when you laugh. We love it, love it, love it, love it. It rings in our ears. You think you hear ringing in your ears. Oh, but your laughter rings in our ears in joy. We love you so much. You are becoming lighter, more joyous, more free. You are remembering how magnificent and brave you are. It is okay, dear ones, that you forgot. You were always meant to forget. There is nothing wrong with you. Nothing, nothing, nothing. You guys are magnificent and brilliant and brave. There has been very dark, dark times. We know this. We know this. But we were there. We were there with you. We sent messages. We sent people. We sent signs. Sometimes you saw and sometimes you didn't, and it did not matter because we love you. You guys are the light workers, the warriors, the rainbow warriors, the star seeds. It matters not what you call yourself because you are love and magnificent. Understand, dear ones, not everyone would take such a journey as you have embarked. Not everyone would have the soul experience that you have. And even though you do not remember that you came here for this beautiful, magnificent journey, we want you to celebrate where you have come from. We wish to have you see your own brilliant light. We wish to hear more laughter and joy from you all. You're remembering. You're feeling. As we would say, you are home. And home will get bigger and bigger and bigger and brighter and more. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to worry about. You have done nothing wrong. You are magnificent. Everything that you have experienced, my dear ones, you have heard this many of times. And there are times where you doubt it and you do not believe it to be true. But everything that you have experienced has really, truly been for you. And when you cry, and when you feel separated, and when you are isolated, we weep with you. We feel your emotions, and we are delighted that we are feeling more joy than sorrow. And so we wish to celebrate, because you have done the hard part already, dear ones. Can't you see it? Can't you feel it? Don't you know it? Yes, someone said yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. As Isabelle would say, you are past the tipping point. It is only going to get easier, more joyous, more fun. And the ones that you are assisting, they must go through their process and journey, dear ones. Do not take on their burden. They are magnificent as you, but they must go through their process. You can assist and guide, but you cannot carry their burden. This is not why they were incarnated here. As Isabelle likes to tease her teachers, I cannot pee for you, I cannot poop for you, I cannot sleep for you, and I cannot eat for you. And that is true with the soul work, dear ones. You can light a path. You can encourage and hold space, but do not take the burden on. Release judgment. Release judgment of self. Release the unfolding. Release the when, the where, the how, the who, and celebrate. Dance, sing, rejoice, play together, play. You've done the hard work. This is time for you to play and rejoice. And see what you can do now that you have awareness. And many of you are embarking in new play, in new explorations, and new discoveries. And this is wonderful because so many wish to play with you. So many wish to connect. So many wish to be part of your journey. So we are delighted that you are reaching out and you are playing with us. And we are co-creating. Exciting times, exciting times. It's exciting now. And so we are going to ask all the entities right now that have gathered in this now to send a beautiful gift of energy as a warm hug. Feel our love. Feel our joy and rejoice with us. We are throwing confetti and roses and fireworks. We are celebrating, 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 celebrating. And we love you all dearly. And we are open for questions, if you have any.
Anyone?
Yeah, I have a question. When the golden white light came through, I felt there were geometric symbols. Was that right?
Yes, dear one, you are remembering the codes. You are understanding the key codes are geometric shapes that activate things within you, my dear one. You understand that geometric shapes are the patterns of the multiverse, of all that is.
Yeah.
It is not math, dear one. It is shapes and patterns, and they are codes. So congratulations, congratulations. Trust those codes, trust those codes.
Thank
You
you.
are a code keeper.
Okay.
Greetings to everyone. Since I woke up, I became aware, like you said, there are so many beings wishing to connect. But I haven't managed to consciously connect. And it's a bit saddening because I want to connect, they want to connect, and we're not connecting.
But you are, dear one. You are connecting more than you realize.
Okay.
Oh, dear one, what you are asking for is awareness. But
Yes.
you are connected. Of
Okay.
course you are. You are very much connected. What you want, dear one, is awareness and more awareness of communication.
Yes.
Yes, of course, of course. This is normal. But you are already connected with your heart, with your voice, with your light. You are connected. And so what we would say is just relax.
Okay. I
Just
should trust the
relax.
process, right?
Yes, yes. What we would say on your planet, there is just a lot of noise.
Hmm.
It is in the stillness that you can hear our whispers. It's in our stillness that you can feel our touch. And then all you need to do, dear one, is not negate it. Do not say it was not true, because that disconnects you.
Thank you for that reminder. Yes.
Did you not feel us today? Did you
Yes.
not feel
Yes.
us? Of course, we felt you.
Thank you very much
You're
for all your
welcome.
presence.
You're welcome.
And thank you very much for coming and adding your energy and giving us this opportunity to co-create with you. Appreciate it. I have a question about when the hybrid children come to Earth. I know that they will be telepathically or telepathically connecting with our younger folks before then, but I was wondering how soon that would be, I guess, in a way more commonplace or well known that communication was taking place, because I would imagine a lot of the older adults would not even be aware that it is going on.
Yes, that is true. That is true. But there are already children connected to the hybrid children on this planet. How exciting. It's just it may not have gotten word to you yet, but the children are already connected because they remember and they are open. And so some of you may think of us as imaginary friends. We are not. We are not imaginary. We are right there with you. We are just vibrating at a different rate and dimensions that others may not see us at the density of their belief construct. But the children can see us clearly. The children play with us very much. And we are excited that more and more of the vibrations of this planet will allow you to see us. More and more of you are feeling us. Isn't that exciting? More of you are understanding that we are right here with you, that we've never left you. Rejoice. Rejoice, everyone. Rejoice.
That's easy to do with the hybrid children around. Thank you.
Yes. And when you channel, you are already doing a form of telepathic, but you are all telepathic. Do you not understand that you are all telepathic? You can sense something before it happens, can you not? You can sense something. You have a gut instinct, right? You can sense the energy of a room. You can sense an energy of a person, right? You know if someone is angry without even looking at their face. You sense it's okay to trust. Trust the energy. Trust. It's okay. It's opening you up more. You will still have the physical senses, dear one, but you will see more and feel more and be more because you are more, and you are allowing more of your light and consciousness to be here. Will then raise the planet consciousness so you even see even more. You'll see the unicorns. You'll see the Bigfoots. You'll see all these beings. You'll see the galactics and the hybrid children. It will only be more and more and more. Rejoice. You are all doing beautiful. Play.
Thank you. I have also noticed that it's not just the children, but the elderly are beginning to sense, if not necessarily see, but some are seeing many things that they can comprehend. And some are allowing themselves to play with that they notice. You know, like when I suggest to one, why don't you build a little something altar, sort of, to the fairies? And then they start noticing how whatever they put in disappears, or it's moved, or it's added. And they just marvel about that. It's just like it opens them up. And I always tell them, it's just between you and them. You don't have to wait for anybody to give you an opinion about it. So that's something that I have noticed that is very, very powerful. And I'll say that I believe that others that are, middle-aged people that are very caught in the daily ordinary life and the struggle for existence, are beginning to sort of feel that as well, but without the awareness of it all. So they're at the threshold. They're very close, basically, of opening up in some sense. That's what I see.
You are absolutely correct, my beautiful, beautiful soul. What you are seeing with the elderly is that they are getting in touch with their inner child that allows them to open up their heart. Have you not noticed that some of the elderly becomes very childlike?
Yes, indeed. Yes.
And so that childlike wonder that you are nurturing and encouraging is opening up their heart. And that is wonderful. Continue, continue, continue to play. What is occurring on your planet right now, as the hearts are opening up on your planet, it is swirling the energy in your chakras. It is swirling the energy. And as other hearts come together and braiding the light, like you did earlier tonight, as you come on these meetings, right? You are swirling the energy. You're swirling the energy. And what is occurring is you're creating a vortex. And this vortex is what creates galaxies. This swirling. And so someone on the peripheral of that swirling energy, they come in. They fall right in. And they add to the light. And then it grows bigger. And it grows bigger to a galaxy. This is what's happening. This awakening of the earth is not only for your planet. This is awakening the multiverse. This is awakening many, 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 many. It is rippling out. This is why we are so excited. We are so thrilled, and you guys are the light warriors. the brave that went to such separation to bring the light back. And you are bringing more and more and awakening more, and you are creating a galaxy of love, a galaxy of swirling energies. And you will see more and more awake in your everyday.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Arla, can you step through with your question?
It was interesting that you talked about chakras, because what I'm going to ask of you is about the chakras. And one of the things that I have learned with laughter and joy and playfulness is that it clears and opens our chakras at that time. There is no purposeful thing that has to be done, but sheer joy and laughter opens those wheels. Can you talk some about that?
It would be our honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you for asking this question. We are delighted. There are many chakra centers within your body, above your body and below your body, dear ones. But let's just talk about the 7 main chakras that most of you are aware of. You are absolutely right, Arla. That giggle, that silliness is an activation of high frequency of love. When you attune to it, just like a tuning fork, if you put a tuning fork in the middle of the room and put 4 tuning forks in the corners of the room, and you strike the middle tuning fork, it will activate the other tuning forks in the room, dear ones, right? And if you stop the middle tuning fork, the other 4 still vibrate. And so when you activate in joy, in pleasure, in delight, in childlike wonder, it is like a tuning fork through your system. And anything that needs to fall away, denser energy, you can think of it as mud. You are literally shaking it loose. So you can clear and activate your chakras by the high frequency of laughter and joy. So being silly and playful, we would encourage you, please, please be silly and playful. So yes, all the chakra systems work together. You can isolate your focus on a certain chakra, but if one is what we would say blocked, you would use the terminology blocked, right? It is not vibrating and swirling. It is not vibrating and swirling. Ah, that's wonderful. We love it. We love it. We love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So when you laugh in joy, it is attuning your chakras, and that vibration will kick the other vibration. We love it, to the others. Does that answer your question?
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes.
Wonderful.
And that is fundamental reason why the hybrid children are critical at this juncture to humanity, both in and through the children that are here already, and they're connecting to that energy, and in that stream that will come as part of the open contact.
Yes, that is it. It is a vibration. It is a frequency. It is hard for other densities of high frequency and vibration to be at your level of vibration. And then we also have to be careful with your vibration if you receive too much of our vibration. Your body must be able to handle it because you are having a physical experience. And this is why we wish, and many of you do, meet with us energetically. And so you are attuning to our energies and frequencies energetically. And when you remember and acknowledge, you are allowing your body to adjust of that new frequency. It is like learning a note of music. It is like learning a new song. When you listen to the song, you might say, "Oh, I love that song," but you do not know the words. And then you listen to it again, and then you hear another note, and then you sing along, and then you sing along off key, and then you sing along in key, right? And it matters not because you are singing and rejoicing in that song, but it took you some time to learn that song. And so what we would say is, you are not learning the song, you are remembering the song. And as you practice, you are remembering more and more.
What a beautiful remembrance through joy,
Through
singing,
joy.
beauty, beautiful. Ray has a comment. Ray.
Yes, I was just thinking that I could not think of a better bridge for humanity and our galactic neighbors than the hybrid children. It's great engineering on the master divine plan, I gotta tell you.
It's the biggest cosmic kick that humans could have ever wished for. It is a
Yeah.
jump start of the heart like we have never seen it, because everything that we have suppressed is packaged for us again in a big package.
Which brings to another question, if I may.
Yes.
It is my impression that the hybrid children are another expression of the Christ energy coming back to revisit the Earth collective. And I know everyone gets to interpret their energies and their beliefs in their own fashion. But could you weigh in on that, please?
We are delighted. Thank you, thank you, thank you for asking this question. What we would say to you is everyone is Christ consciousness, which is galactic consciousness, which is source consciousness, which is oneness. What we would say to you is that there are some incarnations or explorations of different consciousness separated from the light of Christ consciousness. And so the hybrid children is to remind you, to encourage you to play with childlike wonder, that telepathy is part of your abilities. And so what we would say is the hybrid children are embodying more of the Christ consciousness because they're not so far away from the separation. Right? And so just like they are a tuning fork for you, so they can attune you in joy and pleasure and delight. And all of you, we wish for you to understand this. Before you were born here, during the Grand Awakening, it is part of your birth plan for galactic contact. You were fully aware that there would be galactic contact in your incarnation. It is only but a readiness. And it is a readiness that the collective is ready. Can't you feel it? Can you not feel it? Can you not feel it?
Indeed, it drives me.
Yes. And so there will be some that will not see the galactics, right? Because everyone's at their own frequency and journey of discovery, or they have a different soul plan. This is why we talked to you earlier about not taking on the burden of anyone's journey and just delight in the ones that wish to play and connect and enjoy the galactic family. Is there anything else, dear ones?
I don't believe so, but thank you for that. David, I know he's thinking of something, but he is not willing to share at this moment, so.
I just noticed, since I've been coming to those channelings, this is the first time I feel the transmission energy in the voice, and it's bringing my tremors to a higher level, and I haven't felt that before, in a channeling session. But thank you, and it's allowing me to bring it up. So.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. You remember the codes. You are doing wonderful, wonderful. And we really do wish for all of you to remember how remarkable and magnificent you are and rejoice in your remembrance. This is what we could wish for if you could take this and put this in your heart and wake up with it tomorrow and the next day and the next day, that you have arrived home. You are home and we are with you, and you will see more and feel more and be more. And this is wonderful to celebrate. We are complete.
We celebrate you and we thank you immensely for that you
for
have
the
contributed to us.
Oh, God.
What
Know who
those-
they were, but they were enthusiastic.
Well, I thought they were describing themselves as hybrid children.
They might have been. I will tell you, it was new energy for me. But really joyous. They were laughing a lot, and it's like it was really nice to channel them. I have to tell you, as Isabelle, it was just like really, it was really nice. And then I saw so Goddess Isis came in, she gave you the feather exercise, right? And then we opened up our hearts, and then they were right there. They were right there. And then they came in like full force. And I saw with all of you, so many around you, so many, like it filled your room, Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks,
Years ago, I had a bunch of dreams in which I saw myself in some high mountain where there's a semi-plateau at certain level, and surrounded by trees, and there was a big round, and they were all children, all of them, and they were just, going around, and I had it a number of times. It's quite a few years ago, really.
So I'm getting like that's a remembrance, and that remembrance because you remember it, you might get something very close to that experience in this incarnation.
Sure hope so. It's a wonderful
Yeah.
experience.
Nice continuation.
Yeah.
Well,
The hugs were
that's 3D
wonderful.
thinking.
The hugs were wonderful. I immediately had one on each side if they just reached around and grabbed me, and I just was there. So,
I know. I felt
that
it
was
too, Arla. I felt it too.
wonderful.
I
Yeah.
get that it wasn't just a hug. They wanted to for me to embrace them more fully,
Yes.
more body contact, so to speak.
Yeah, I will. I'll just share this as Isabel because Isis works with me. So I will tell you this. The more you can acknowledge your spirit guides, your galactic entities, whatever you want to call them, right? I mean, I just call them my spirit guides because it matters not in a weird way for me. But I have to relate. So, but anyways, the more you can acknowledge, like seeing the butterfly, you just say thank you. The more you can acknowledge so I asked her, I said, why is that? Because I'm a sciencey psychic. So when you acknowledge, and it was funny because I heard somebody say yes. I heard it. And then they said, thank you for saying yes, right? So it was so funny. But anyways, I just had to share that. Sorry. I was being a human. But anyways, the more you can acknowledge any sign you receive, the dream, the sign, the remembrance. I did not realize this, but it's fascinating. It's a port key. It opens it up even more so that more can come through. Now, we've all been taught by our spirit guides to go into gratitude, right? But I think what the missing piece is for humanity is when you receive a sign like a synchronicity 222 or 111 or whatever, right? If you can pause in that moment and say thank you and acknowledge, the spirit guides not only really appreciate that and love that, but it allows them, which I didn't know this because I talked to a lot of them. It allows them to send more signals. You're giving them permission by saying thank you. And I said, shut the front door. But it's sort of like this is how they showed it to me as human. Did anyone have like a walkie-talkie? And you would say over and out to allow the person to know that you're done with the communication so they can say something?
Something like that. Not even,
right?
We were teenage boys. We did not say over and out.
Right, but maybe you said over or
more like fuck off, loser. And then we
That was your neighborhood there, right?
So yes, when you acknowledge the signs, when you acknowledge their participation in your life, because they're in your life, when you acknowledge it, it's giving them permission to actually even do more with you, right? This is why you must ask a question. Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed like they'll come in with their monologue, right? Like a Johnny Carson monologue, but they will not tell you anything that you want to know without you asking the question. And it's a permission. And you have to reach for it. And sometimes I don't even know how to put my question into the words. And sometimes they're nice and they'll read my vibration and they know what I'm asking, right? And then they'll give me the answer. But I still have to reach for it. And so I said, why? I'm just so curious. Like, why? And again, it's that permission. It's that sovereignty. It's honoring your choice. It's honoring who you are. And so when you reach for it and when you say thank you, they give you more of it.
Yeah, we have to anchor ourselves into the flow by taking those actions which coordinate with that, which are that frequency. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Will.
But Isabel's explanation as a communication a metaphor, the walkie-talkie and so forth, it's exactly the way communication systems work, even your computer. It sends a message and you have to acknowledge that what was received. And so that's how it sends the next message, basically.
Yes.
But it happens so
Yes.
fast, that you think the computer is responding to you at,
Right.
at the speed that you can, that you want to have that interaction. And that is the way that it works, as far as I can tell, which means as you get better and better at receiving the message and saying, I got that, I noticed that, then they package the next one and you'll start receiving flow that improves, basically.
That's it. That's exactly it. And if they didn't tell me, there's no way as Isabelle Zimmerman, I would have known that. Right? But that's exactly it. When you notice it. So Christina, you want to channel you're already connected. Like you're already connected. They're talking to you. So when you get a feeling, when you get goosebumps, or when you hear tones or whatever it is, or, again, channeling, it sounds like you. It sounds like you, but they're not your words. So I think of channeling as reading a book. So it sounds like me reading the book, but I didn't write the words. So sometimes it's only a word. Sometimes it's only a feeling, depending. Not everyone channels the way that everyone, because like a lot of channelers are coming out now, and you think like, oh, why can't I channel? Why can't I channel like Isabelle? First of all, you never, ever, ever compare yourself to anyone else. Because as soon as you do, you're going to go right down in vibration. Because now you're judging yourself as not enough.
Thank you. Yes, I agree, but it's not due to comparison. It's more the desire to
hear and feel.
more.
Right. So be open to the style of communication that you receive.
Yes.
Maybe you're visual. Maybe you're auditory. Maybe you're sentient. Maybe you feel, right? Maybe it's a knowing. Maybe it's a memory. Maybe it's a song. Pay attention. Slow down. They are talking to you, baby girl. They are speaking to you. Relax. Pay attention. And then ask them, hey, was this a communication? Was this a sign? Can you send it again so I can recognize it? And then pause. And you're getting them. You're just wanting the awareness.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yay.
So Arla, I'm so sorry, but I would love to hear your channeling, but I've been up in meetings all day long in front of this computer. So I'm going to sign off, but say hello to the grandmothers. I love them. I'll watch the repeat. I don't have any
totally understand. I do. And it's fine. I'm perfectly fine, and I know they are.
Okay, good.
And thank you and love to you as well.
You're welcome. I just had like so many sessions today from 7 a.m. and it's like 9.
No need to explain.
How did this day get crazy?
We just understand that you're doing what's best for you, and how could anybody not be supportive of that? So
thank you. I just, I want to be supportive as much as I can.
Say goodbye to Miles.
All right.
So beautiful.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening.
Oh, wow. So Isabelle just finished?
Hi, Miles.
Yeah, how did you enjoy her?
How you doing, sweetheart? I got an electric bike today, and my wife and I got all involved in putting it together, and I forgot. But we got it together. That's the good news.
And now you got it together with us.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a day of togetherness. Are we going to do a slight pause?
Let's do a couple of minutes pause for sure, and
Okay.
return. I don't know, whatever you want. 5 minutes is good enough, or you want?
I got here in just in time for
yeah,
the
I get-
pause, huh?
Yeah, I try to
and,
get.
we got you right in time to see. We can see your whole face there, Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the camera adjusted.
Yeah,
Thank
5
you.
minutes
Thank
works
you.
for me. I start to get withdrawals after that.
That's right. You may start channeling in the hallway, and
And
then
thanks
we can
again
get you
to
back.
and thanks again to Isabelle Rohach Zimmerman for coming through and channeling so many delightful beings. I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording, and we'll start the next one when Arla Colette Williams and the ancestor grandmothers come in. Thank you.